Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today the Houston Rockets have made the Reggie Bullock signing official. Yesterday, I talked about that, the Rockets actually signing Reggie Bullock, but yesterday when I talked about it, the signing wasn't official, so I did want to come on here to talk about it again. That's how excited I am about the signing, that I'm willing to talk about it again. But today, the Houston Rockets signed Reggie Bullock, and they made the signing official, and like we all thought, it is a 1-year vet minimum deal. And that's what we thought yesterday. It wasn't for sure, though, when the Houston Rockets signed Reggie Bullock. But now that we know it's true, what a steal from the Houston Rockets to pick up Reggie Bullock on a vet minimum deal. It impresses me, not only that the Rockets were able to do that, but it makes me proud that Reggie Bullock definitely could have got more money. I'm sure teams will probably would have paid him the area of $2 to $4 million for him to join a contender, but he chose to sign the vet minimum with the Houston Rockets. I actually really love that, and he's going to be a great addition for so many reasons, like adding in a veteran. And can I mention that this is a guy who averaged 30 minutes per game last year, is a good three-point shooter, is a solid scorer. Last year with Dallas, averaged 7, 4, and 1.5 at 7 points, 4 rebounds per game, 1.5 assists per game, and he was a starter for most of the year. He started more than 50% of Dallas Mavericks games. He played in 78 and started in 55 and averaged 30 minutes per game. If you're signing a guy who averaged 7, 4, and over 1 assist per game and shot nearly 40% from three and contributed on defense for a Dallas Mavericks team, and you signed him to a vet minimum deal, that is a steal for the Houston Rockets. And not only will this be a guy, not only is he a guy who I just listed all that stuff, but he's also going to be a mentor to these young guys. That's an unbelievable addition for the Houston Rockets. And I can't wait to see what he does for this team, because he's going to play. He's going to play for this team off the bench. He's not going to start like he did in Dallas over the last 2 seasons. Dallas, 2021-22, played 68 games, started in 37. Started in more than 50% of the games he played last year, 2021-22 season. And 78 games played in 2022-23 season with 55 starts. And a great addition for the Rockets. His 2 years in Dallas, he averaged a total of 2 seasons with Dallas. He averaged 8 points per game with 4 rebounds per game, over 1 assist per game, one steal per game. His 3-point percentage in Dallas. Let me go to his 3-point percentage. His 3-point percentage in Dallas was 37% in his 2 seasons. This is a great addition for the Houston Rockets. I'm going to go over some of his stats. I just went over his stats in 2022-23 season. How about the 2021-22 season with the Dallas Mavericks? He averaged 9 points per game with 4 rebounds per game and 1 assist per game with 1 steal per game. His 3-point percentage was 36%. But then I'm going to go over his 2 seasons with New York in 2020-21 season, 2019-20 season, and then I'm done with going over stats. 2020-21 season, was a starter. Starter again. 3 years where he's starting a lot of games. 65 games played, 64 starts, 30 minutes per game. This is a guy who the least amount of minutes per game he's ever got since the 2017-18 season has been 24 minutes per game. And so he got 30 minutes per game that year, and he averaged 11 points per game with 4 rebounds per game, 2 assists per game, and 1 steal per game, and nearly 1 block per game. His 3-point percentage in Dallas that year was 41%. So now he's shooting over 41%. And the 2019-20 season, he only played 30 games with 20 starts to 24 minutes per game, and he averaged 8 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, over 1 assist per game, 1 steal per game, and his 3-point percentage that year was a little bit down, 34%. I know I said I was done after that, but I want to go over his best season in the NBA, which was with the Detroit Pistons in the 2018-19 season. I only played 44 games and 44 starts because that season he would be traded to the Los Angeles Lakers at the trade deadline for a trade deadline move for the Lakers. That was LeBron's first year in Los Angeles, and the Lakers were kind of struggling at the deadline. We were trying to make a move to improve their roster, which didn't really help. But He played 44 games and 44 starts with the Pistons that year, averaging 31 minutes per game, averaging 12 points per game, 3 rebounds per game, 3 assists per game, 1 steal per game, and his three-point percentage that year with the Detroit Pistons was 39%, and his field goal percentage was over 41%. So yeah, that's kind of a little bit of a round, that was pretty much of a quick recap of Reggie Bullock's last 4 years. And I like to when I go over stats of a player, when I'm talking about a signing or a trade or potential signing or a potential trade, I like to go over their last 4 years and their best year, and that is what I just went over currently. And those 5 years just happened to be his last 5 seasons. But I love this addition for the Houston Rockets. I think it's a great move. You guys let me know your thoughts on the signing for the Houston Rockets. Rockets just made it official. It's the vet minimum. He's excited to be here. I'm excited for him to be here, and I think he'll be a great addition for the Rockets. He should be that backup shooting guard off the rotation because Kevin Porter Jr. is gone. Bullock can play the shooting guard. He's been the small forward the last couple of years, but he's played the shooting guard position in his career and definitely has the size and the capability to be a shooting guard, and most likely will be the backup shooting guard for the Houston Rockets off the bench. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoy them, your thoughts, and peace out. Go Rockets.